forever. So I thought we'd start today in one of the more interesting bits. Let's see what happens when she goes to the underwater world and becomes a mermaid. Okay, here's my favourite part in SeaWorld. You're holding that steady because I like this. No, Right, now you've got to wait till the dolphin picks her up. Now, the problem with this game is, I've got to tell you, is the response is very slow. So when you think the dolphin's picked you up, often it hasn't, in fact. You keep trying, and that is one of the aggravating bits of the game. Here we go. Are we there yet? Quite, not quite. Yes, no. Yes, here we go. We're going into a different Barbie world now. We've shed that mermaid's costume. We put on a bit of a costume suitable. Oh, my God, there's Ken, my dream date. I hope I get to him eventually. We might get to the ball. I have a funny feeling that Ken might have invented this game. I don't think he wants her to get to that dream date at all. Picking up more Z's, we hope, more Z's. Oh, there's a friendly ice cream cone again. Oh, and a gold record. Whoopee-doo. Let's see what happens. Get me past that, get me a gold record, get me more power, and get me to Ken, please, get me to Ken. Now, girls like computer games for the same reason boys do. Lots of colour, movement and action, and this one really does fall short of it. Maybe if you're a real beginner like me, it does get you going, but basically it's too boring to get me going. I give it about 4 out of 10, and guys, if you really want me to learn about these games, give me something a bit more interesting. Yo, dudes, dig you next time. Stay cool.
You know, I almost had everything ready this time. Oh, there we go. I do actually have everything ready. Almost unintentionally. So, I thought I would continue these streams of playing Puzzle Depot just because, you know, this is a game that I feel like takes longer to kind of investigate and sort of explain than just, you know, one little half-hour thing. So, I thought I would just sort of continue to play and slowly introduce the mechanics over time instead of just, you know, me trying to front load everything and explain everything right at the start, and then that's not, you know, it's not very interesting, and it's probably a bit too much information for people to take in. But if you tuned in last time, you saw that we were playing this clever little game that is essentially Sokoban. I was really hoping that this would start further in if I restarted it. Don't know why it hasn't, actually. Hold on. Looks like my autosave is not correct. Ah, I said enter level. I should have said resume game. Well, crap. I entered the menu wrong, so we're gonna have to start at the start of the game again, unfortunately. But what I'll do is I won't, you know, explain everything as we go, and I'll try to just sort of race through so I can get back to where we were. Because we weren't really that far, you know, because I was doing a lot of explaining and stuff while we were going. So I'll just race through here. Da-da-da, I won't talk to anybody or anything. The wrong way. Okay, so I go down here, we get this. So we're just trying to monitor chat a little bit while I do this. Go like this, grab this guy, open it again. Q. Push these up. This guy says a bunch of stuff. Go into the optional level. Now hopefully I remember how to actually do this so that we can do it quickly. I don't know if I wanted to push that actually. I know that we want to do these ones first, I think. Hold on. Yeah, that makes sense, because now I can get around to push this back when I have to. So yeah, I'm using the time-honored, there we go, that was hard. I'm using the time-honored, you know, conventional wisdom of Twitch of just, you know, streaming at random times with no rhyme or reason and no schedule, so that nobody knows when I'm streaming. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see if that pays off in terms of viewership. But no, I'm just I'm really just streaming this so that we have something on the Dirty Rectangles channel, because I think it's an interesting game. I think it's a criminally overlooked game for how good it is, and you know, it's just a game that I just want to play, and so I don't want to not play it just because I want to stream or whatever. So okay, so there we go. So we're back where we were last time now, so that didn't take too long. But yeah, I just wanted to stream this basically. Like, I wanted to play it yesterday, but then I was like, oh, I should save it for the stream or whatever. But I don't want to, like, not play it just because I'm, like, waiting to stream it or whatever. So I sort of resolved that basically just whenever I feel like playing it a little bit, I'll just stream it. This place is under the direction of research and development now that Egghead Dr. Weiss has us renovating the whole place. She's got a screw loose. That one. Arg. Lousy cheap hex bolts. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we discover some new mechanics here as we're playing. So that everybody can kind of see, like, what I really enjoy about this game. Will we have enough barrels? I think we will. I might have just screwed myself up. Why is there more things than we need? Hold on. Oh, because these ones open the other door. That's right. Okay, I understand now. So what do we need to do here? Hold on, I'm gonna restart this. I think I did it wrong already. I can't move any of these because the box is in the way. And if I move this up here, then I can't access that other drum. But I guess I just have to put that there. So I can get out like this. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you move this one over here like this. That's what it is. But the problem is, how do we get the other one up here? Like without that one being in the way. What would it be to get up there? It's almost like I need the other barrel, but I don't know how to get that one over there, really. There's no way to move these. What is it to do those? Like, once I move one of these up here, I can't move it sideways. Very curious. If I do a reset, does that give all my moves back? Yeah, it does. Okay. Huh. get... I have to push this one up, because I can't get through otherwise. But now this one is like marooned here, you know? If only there was some way to move that other one. Like, is it possible to smash a box? No. There's just no other way. Oh, I wonder if barrels roll. Wait, oh, okay. So that does something. But not really. No, that doesn't actually really do much for me, does it? I mean, it moves the other one out of the way, I guess, but like, it's not really that useful. That one there, but how do I get these up and still have one for that box? It's like I need to smash one of these boxes or something. Like maybe there's something I can get in one of the other rooms that will let me free one of these. Like if I had a crowbar, then I could smash one of these barrels. Like as it is, there's not really much I can do, because like if I push this over here, there's no way to get it over, you know. Maybe we'll have to come back to this one. So here's where our main story kind of begins, and I think this will actually start to introduce some new mechanics as well. So here's another playable character, Stella, who we end up playing later in the game, when we're not playing as Todd Toriel. Instead be pushing the boundaries of science. But instead, it wasn't so simple. So you could probably predict right away that you know, we've been in the stasis pod later than we were assuming we were going to be. In long-term stasis, but that was me. Maybe somebody who's better at math than me knows how many days that is that we've been in stasis, that many hours. I don't know how long that is. Oh, I guess we couldn't get that punch card. I don't know how we were supposed to get that punch card then. So I guess I screwed that up. I guess we can't get that punch card now. But I honestly just really couldn't figure that out. Oh, you know what though? I think I know how I could have done that. Hold on. I'm gonna solve that level. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna do that one. Sorry for all these redos. I think I know how to do that one now. Just added an extra step there. So yeah, one of the objectives of the game is to do these in as few steps as possible. I mean, I don't always really do that. Like, I'm usually just more interested in actually beating the levels and, you know, seeing all the content that's in the game. That's just the sort of player that I am. I don't really care about records and stuff like that. But it is fun as a challenge to try to figure out, you know, exactly how to do these things in as few steps as possible. And after we've played through some of this game a little bit, I want to talk about something that was very interesting that Otto, the guy who made this game, that he did during the Kickstarter to make certain challenges and to like to keep people interested in the Kickstarter in some interesting ways. But we will talk about that later. Now that I know how to do this room, it's if you're just watching this for the first time, you might be missing some of the subtleties of what you actually have to do to solve that room. It was actually quite hard for me to figure out how to do that the first time. Oh, whoops, I didn't push these all the way over. I think I know how to do this now, I think, is that instead of pushing up that stupid box, instead what you do is you kick that, and then you push this over so you can get around it like this. So now, I still don't know what to do. No, wait, I do know what to do. I go down here like this. No, this is still not gonna work. I have an idea, though. At least I have an idea. So, we kick that guy into there. Now we have two here. Okay. The problem is, how do we clear out this space here to get one to go up? I might still be screwed here. I want this barrel to go up there. The problem is there's no way to get that box out of the fucking way. Oh, I don't need that other barrel. I'm stupid. I don't need that other barrel. I can just go like this. And then just push this one up. In fact, I could have done that in less steps if I just didn't walk. There we go. That's all we need. Now we got the punch card. Alright. We did it. We figured it out in the end. Now we can just skim through this dialogue a little bit. Alright, so we were put into stasis. We were told it was just going to be for a few hours. Instead, it was for a lot of hours. It was for this many hours. So we are vastly far in the future now. That's why there's robots. You can always tell you're in the future if there's robots. there's still scientists here. From Gina Cox to Robotics Division, requesting response on previously filled pushbot bug report. These things are more trouble than they're worth. Okay, so I think I need to push this thing over there. Do these guys push things? Oh, they do. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, I probably needed to. Yeah. Hold on. No, I need to be in the way in time. Oh, you know what though? Hold on. I can just do this. There we go. Thank you, helpful robot. Okay, what's this guy got to say? That's true. So yeah, that is this list here. So we have a bunch of, you know, things. We have a bunch of little, like, almost like achievements that we can do, etc., etc. There's our map. Whoa, data disk. So you can see now a bunch of the rooms that we've explored before, they're different now. There's different stuff going on in them, because it's been so many years. So I think I just gained a level by getting that. So we need that orange key card if we want to get over here. If we want to open that door. Where's my radioactive suit? So these are barrels that if you knock them over or kick them, they leave like a trail of like radioactivity. I wonder if they hurt you even just by pushing them. Yeah, they definitely do. So even just by pushing them, they hurt you. But I think you can kick them without getting hurt. Let me see if you can do that. No, you still get hurt. And they spill goop all over the place, so if I step in this goop, it'll hurt me. So maybe what I'm supposed to do is I'm actually supposed to just not touch the barrels at all. I'm supposed to just use these. I think if you have certain items, you can push radioactive barrels without getting hurt. But I don't have this. Oh, crap. I did these in the wrong order. Gotta do this one first. Alright, there we go. Now I can do this one. The graphics in this game are really nice. I think they're one of the sort of undersung parts of this game, by me at least. Like, I tend to always talk about how much I love the mechanics, how they've taken, like, you know, such a simple game as Sokoban and really, like, turned it into this, like, fully fledged game where you're still trying to solve individual screens like you would in a Sokoban game, but there's this overarching sort of meta game going on where you're trying to kind of explore the whole map of the level that you're in. Ooh, we got a candy bar. So this is a candy bar they gave me in case I got hurt by any of those radioactive bars. think I can maybe kick this thing and then it gives me something. Yeah, there we go. But only once. Seems like the hierarchy is sort of like the green suits are the guys that push things, the red suits are the people that fix things. News headlines are really expository, say critics. Some good little humor in this game. Ah, now we got a crazy robot. Alright, what are we gonna do here? So, we probably can get this robot, I think they're referred to as a robot, to help us out here. These robots are new, actually. I don't think these were in the original demo. I think all this stuff you just have to do by yourself. There we go. So now we have two different ways we can go. There's this way. Wait, can we actually do anything here? Yeah. Get some boots, and then what's down here? So we need a blue key card to get through this thing. Didn't you quit or something? Ah, so here we can get our health refilled if we're hurt. So this is another sort of like a commonality between this game and Half-Life, that you've got these sort of like medkit wall installations. Ah, okay, so yeah, I need to open that up by getting the orange keycard. Oh, but look, I can even go down here too. This has a bunch of stuff in it as well. So the question is, which parts do we want to do first? I think I'm going to do this up here first. Of course, I've wasted a bunch of moves by doing all this, but c'est la vie. I think I basically want to get this robot to push this out of the way for me. Yeah. And that way we can go up here. What do these actually do? Grip boots. You can wear these sturdy boots to avoid safety incidents due to slippery floors or chemical spills. Perfect for dealing with oil slicks, but they won't last more than a couple steps through ooze. Ah, so this allows me to kind of walk through those poison spills, essentially those radioactivity spills, but only for a couple of steps, and then they disintegrate or whatever. Right, because there's no way to move this otherwise. Yeah, so I take like one boot melt. So that's just to kind of show you what the boots actually do, I guess. exactly how these work. Oh, okay, they do every square around you. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. So now we got all the key cards. Is there anything up here? Nah, not really. So here's these guys back at it again. Condescending scientist. I was pushing boxes when you were in, when you still had your hair. See, I mean, he's a union worker, so I wouldn't go to HR. I mean, HR is not going to fucking help you. You should go to his union chief. You should start a strike over these scientists, you know, like putting people into suspension chambers and just leaving them in there. No! She bamboozled me again. No, now we're in the far future. I wonder if there's any point to clearing that. Probably not. So now you can see we're in the far-flung future. Probably where I'm going to end it for today, but anyway, so this is sort of the progression of the story. You know, we started off as just like a little, you know, warehouse worker at a scientific lab or whatever, pushing stuff around, and now you can already see we have these other mechanics, you know, instead of just blocks that we can push and longer blocks we can push and barrels that we can kick and all this various stuff. Now we have this toxic sludge that hurts our health. You know, we have some items we can use to, you know, recover health and stuff like that, and as we progress, you'll see that there's even more mechanics that get added into this. So, yeah, no, this is, I've always been really impressed with the design of this game in terms of just, like, there's so many times that people say that they want to, you know, expand on the mechanics of, like, simpler games from the past, and it's always great to me to see these games that manage to do it very creatively and very successfully. You can see there's another mechanic here, and that there's these floors that if you walk on them one time they break, and then now there's like a pit that is impassable. Anyway, but as we play, you'll see just more and more of the mechanics that we encounter over time. But I'm gonna call it there for today. So we've been going for about a little over half an hour. But yeah, I don't know, this has been interesting. I will continue to do this series, I think. If there's anybody interested in watching these and kind of exploring the mechanics of Puzzle Depot and sort of what Otto was able to do with it. And I'll get a little more also into sort of like the history of this game and sort of like where it sits right now. Maybe some of the reasons why you've probably never heard of this game. By and large, I'd be very shocked if there's a whole lot of people that have heard of this game before. So yeah, we'll keep doing this series probably. But for now, ciao.